Hey, good morning, everyone. So, today let's talk about dinner options on your Carnival Cruise vacation. So, you'll have three options for dinner. You'll have an early, which is usually at 6 p.m., a late dining, which is usually around 8:15 p.m., and what's called your time dining, which is usually around 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. So with the early at 6 p.m. and the late at 8:15 p.m., those are what's called like confirmed dining times. So what'll happen is, let's just say it's two people in your cabin, okay, and you chose early dining, 6 p.m. When 6 p.m. comes around, you'll go to the whatever dining hall you've been assigned to for that ship and sail date. You'll show up. They'll bring you to your table. So you will be making new friends, put it that way. It may be a big round table with 10 people. It may be like a square table with 4 people. So it just depends on how they arrange it. But you will be sitting with strangers. You're going to make new friends. A little scary for first time cruisers. I could understand. I was hesitant my first time. It's kind of like, I don't want to sit with these strangers, but give it a chance. You can make some great friends from it. You can meet some strangers, get some conversation going. It's very fun and exciting. It's always that weird, like you're at a high school junior high dance and everybody's like except for the veteran cruisers, they're like chit 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 chit, but you get to talk about all your experiences throughout the day, and get to know people. I've made quite a few friends by doing this. So that's how it's set up for the late at 6 p.m. and the early at 6 p.m. and the late dining at 8:15 p.m. Now, the only other option they have, well, it's not the only other option, but the other option is your time dining, which is anywhere between 5:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. So it's much like going to a restaurant. You make a reservation. The way you do this is that you'll have the Carnival Hub app on your phone. Hey, it's 7 o'clock. We're ready to go to dinner. You get on the app, you go to the dinner section, you say, hey, we're ready to go. It'll ask you a couple questions like who's going, things like that. Hey, usually it's pretty quick. I'd say 10-15 minutes. You get a notification on your phone. Hey, your table is ready. Come on down to whatever dining hall they tell you to go to. And you just show up, you show them your phone. They'll take you right to your table, and it's going to be just if it's 2 people, it's just going to be you and that other person, right? If it's 3 people, it's just going to be a table for 3. You're not going to be sitting with other people. Now. You kind of will be sitting with other people because you will be in close proximity. One of our last cruises we went on, we had a table for 2, me and my wife, and literally like inches from us was a table of 4. All right, we made good friends with them. But I mean, the tables, you can't even walk through the table. They just separate it like that, right? So yes, you are by yourself, but you are near other people. It's not anything bad. You can have conversations with them. A lot of times, since I'm a veteran cruiser, I'll give advice to the other folks who have never been on a cruise before, or they may not know certain things about at dinner. Like, you can get whatever you want and as much as you want, pretty much, to an extent. I'll get like 5 shrimp cocktails for an appetizer, and they'll look at me like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So there are some cool things about it, but those are your dining options. The only other thing is, hey, they got a buffet. You can just walk to the buffet and eat. Not everything, but pretty much almost everything that's on the dinner menus in the main dining rooms. They call them restaurants now, but the main dining rooms is going to be at the buffet. There are going to be some things that won't be out there, but pretty much, I'd say about 85 to 90% of what's on that menu is at the buffet. So you can just go to the buffet, chow down, and you don't even have to worry about it. One other thing I will say about going to the main dining room, people, I got to get all dressed up. You see this right here? I'll go to the dining room like this. Right? It's not required that you get dressed up. Now, you can't wear open-toed shoes into the dining room, like, your Crocs and sandals, things like that. No. I think like tank tops, they don't allow you to wear that. You got to have, regular clothes on, but you don't have to get all fancied up and dressed up. Now, that's formal night. Formal night, you don't even have to get dressed up if you don't want. It's not required. You'll see people in tuxedos and these elegant dresses and you take pictures. Hey, it's all fun. I would suggest doing it. Partake in it. It's fun, right? When do you get to dress up and be all fancy and go, right? So enjoy it, but you don't have to. Okay. Usually, like say on a 7-night cruise, your elegant night is the second night, and then they'll have a second one later on, like the night before, 2 nights prior to debarkation. But you don't have to get dressed up. I can show up on the elegant night. I can show up like this and eat my dinner. Doesn't matter. So just be dressed, and be respectable. Okay. So that's your dining options on a Carnival Cruise vacation.